Hello English lovers and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the difference when we are using lend or borrow. Do you know when to use which one? Make sure to listen until the end because at the end of this presentation I am going to talk about some tricky questions. Sometimes even when you know in theory how to use lend and borrow, you may not be sure in certain sentences or questions, and these are exactly the ones I'm going to talk about. Also, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, share with your friends and give me a comment. So for beginning, let's imagine that we have two boys. One boy is named Adam, second boy is named John. They met somewhere, for example, on a playground. Both boys are playing, but Adam has a car and John doesn't have a car and he would like to play with car also. He has to ask Adam, but there comes the problem because Adam speaks only English and John is only learning English. He is a beginner and he is not sure how to ask him. What do you think? How would he ask him? Should he use lend or borrow? What do you think? If you guess that John will use the verb borrow, you guessed correctly. But we don't want only to guess, we want to make sure that we know why we are using this verb. So, when do we use the verb borrow? We use it when somebody is asking who doesn't have the thing. In this case, John doesn't have the car, but he wants it. So how can he ask? Can I borrow your car? Now we are back to both boys. Okay, so John asked Adam, can I borrow your car? How will Adam reply him? With lend or with borrow? What do you think? If you guessed that Adam will use the verb lend, you guessed correctly. But again, we don't want only to guess, we want to make sure that we know why we use this verb. So, we use lend when we are talking about the person who has the thing. So, Adam will answer, yes, I can lend you my car and we can play together. And now, as I promised you, there come the tricky questions. So, we already know that John can ask Adam, can I borrow your car? But what happens in case when somebody who has the thing is offering it to share to somebody else? So, Adam will ask, do you want to borrow my car? Because he is referring to John who doesn't have the car. Do you want to borrow my car? The second tricky question is if John wanted to ask Adam if he will lend him the car. Again, he is asking Adam, who has the car, can you lend me your car? He is asking the owner. This verb is referring to the owner of the thing. When John was asking, can I borrow your car, he was referring to himself. Therefore, he used the verb borrow. But when he is referring to Adam, who is the owner of the car, he will use the verb lend. Can you lend me your car? I hope you liked the video and now it's completely clear to you when you have to use borrow and when you have to use lend. Don't forget to give this video a like and to comment it with what questions would you like me to answer for you in next videos. Take care guys, check out also my other videos.